Hello everyone, welcome back to the show. There's a great program called On Screen that's starting, and it gets behind the scenes and in depth with some of Canada's great filmmakers, and we have some Goonies, eh?
We certainly do, eh? Tristan Burchard is joining us. He's the director and producer. He's joined by Matt Lee, who's the cinematographer.
It's crazy because we actually talked to his cinematographer, that's what I do, right? Yeah. So we're talking to Bob Sad, and the guy, just like the way he explains the situation and what they had to deal with. I mean, they were literally like, they had this building, like this apartment building, like, and they had half of it closed down because they were shooting in all the rooms and everything. Mr. Cronenberg was living in the room where they kept all the props. Like
this was the Shivers.
Yeah, so he was living in the room with all these toxic chemical smells and the Shivers, right? With the things come out of the mouth. He's sleeping next to these prosthetics on the table. And so we got these cool stories from Bob Saget and those other guys.
It's so funny because there are so many special effects in this film, and so much of the stuff that they used to use has been outlawed. The toxicity.
Yeah, PCBs.
Would have to, she said. Slap her really hard on both sides of the face before each take. I had never slapped a person in the face in my life. I remember the first time we did it, there's a scene when she runs from the bedroom into the bathroom. She's going to put in a contact lens.
Very, very sadistic, one might say.
Would that be method acting?
No, that's straight up just like
abuse.
That's abuse. But there's no line in team, there's line F and do. Basically, that's right.
Oh man.
Okay, Tristan, you have to tell us about some, because there's 6 episodes that are going to air on Bravo. This is one that's airing Sunday night about David Cronenberg. But who are some of the other amazing comedians that you have about?
Adam McGowan is next week. His film, The Sweet Hereafter. Lynn Stopkowich's Kiss.
From Vancouver.
Freaking movies too.
Yeah, I got
it. TBC.
Yeah,
with Tristan. Well, not with Tristan, but the same school.
Same school, yes.
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
And do you always pick like one seminal film of the
David Cronenberg? Matt, how geeked out were you to work on this project?
Geeked out. Half the time I was literally like sitting there like thinking about like if I had time to ask them questions, what would I ask them? So like, it was pretty cool.
That's
we were pretty chilled out, and we pretty much just talked like BS with her, and she was just like so or whatever. But like Adam McGowan was the coolest because just by speaking with him and like hearing what he has to say to you as a person, you're like, man, like there's a reason why he's here doing this. Like he's just got this thing, this magic that you have to have as a filmmaker.
I don't know. I think with Adam McGowan's The Sweet Hereafter, at that point he had established a body of work where they could go, okay, make another great film.
You have to prove it like 5 movies in though.
I was gonna say,
Canada's gonna be like, here's $10 million, go make a movie. Like, okay, well make 10 and call me back in 15 years and we'll see how you're doing. Here's the money.
$10 raise per year. But you have to check out this series. It's going to be airing on Bravo, on -screen.ca if you want to find out more information. The first episode, you won't want to miss it. If you are a Cronenberg fan, you'll have to check it out. You'll want to go back and watch all these great movies.
Yeah, for sure, man. It'll inspire.
Did you go back and watch all the movies?
Yes, I watched all these movies 100 times. I've become an expert on them.
By frame by frame. Well, you guys are wicked job.
Thanks so much, you guys.
Appreciate it. We're going to take a break when we come back.